Hello, welcome to the next week of training. Started out slow snatch, 98 kilos, triples on the new Olico Bar Ellie, which is Mr. Smooth Alex's. It's obviously pretty awesome that he brings that in. Take good care of her. My arms are much better in them in terms of being straight and lean, but mainly just being straight and not early arm bending as much. And we've got Francis, struggling to send me videos at the moment, so I haven't got many of him. It's a nice looking snatch. He says he's worked out the knee thing. That's good. He's taking a little break from crazy training because he's doing his masters, and obviously that takes precedence. It's much nicer, much nicer. Here he is, the big boy. 140 for 10. This was his, technically it's obviously a massive 10 RM by I think 32 kilos, maybe, something like that. It's a ridiculous one, but that was the light weight. Got some little no foot powers, 95. These felt alright. Once I realised how to, shrug and pull up, butt looks unbelievable in that. If I were you, I would go back, just pause a little bit, around this, the part with my ass. Yeah, good legging. 115, 9 foot power, clean push jerk. Enjoying these. These are my new socks as well, nice and blue, nice and 20 kilo. That's alright, that's not too bad. That's a real bit of a big volume day. Here's Colin, clean and jerking an unprecedented amount, with an unprecedented amount of bros. Nice lift there, good lift there for him. Oh no, I thought he was going to double jerk it. This is, oh here we go, very tough session. Wednesday. Two pause cleans and then 3 jerks. Now, I got buried by that. Did not think I'd be able to make 3 jerks. Well, 1 jerk, let alone 3. Now, this is 125, so a reasonable weight. Here he is, the big boy. Tempos at what was a blue? Oh, I think there's 2 yellows. So we're talking 135, 136. That's a lot more impressive than I thought it being 106. Colin again. This must be a snatch, I think. Oh no. I don't know. Anyway, clean, nice clean. Oh, that was a random max out 80 kilo clean. Really nice clean. Should have gone for the jerk. I don't know why I didn't. But yeah, I was really happy with that. Not him going off program, but him doing that. It was nice. 95 again, no foot power, plus 2 hangs. Very, very tired for this session. Shoulders felt absolutely fucking awful. Well, they didn't at this point. I did push presses after, and they did. So it was no foot power, hang power. It's meant to be 2 push presses, and they've increased every week, but they've got to the point where they're above my 1 RM, so it ain't nothing happening there. Yeah, so I ended up going like 95. My best was 105. Hit 95. This is just some rows. No one gives a shit. 95, 100 on the push press, 105, and then hit 110 for 2 for a 5 kilo PB, and then for a double obviously 115. Not happening. This is Ben, 90 kilo power clean. I got well excited. Great lift. Well, it was not a right lift, but it was a good PB. He's a goalkeeper, so he doesn't do much Olympic lifting, but he's come on so much. It's ridiculous. Mr. Smooth himself, 93. He went for it was a triple attempt, but he got that first one, which is a 1 kilo PB. Sorry, a 2 kilo PB. No, 1 kilo PB. It was a PB. 115, clean front squat double jerk. This is his 100%. His best ever clean and jerk, and he cleans it like he's an absolute monster. I wouldn't say he's Tian Tao, but you know, it's looking nice. He really stuck with that, so fair play to him for that, for this second jerk, because that re-rec killed him. Oh, what a guy. I was pretty happy with that. So that's his best ever clean and jerk, that's ridiculous. So fair play to Alex, good work. And then we went up to 118, and look at this again. Oh, another nice clean. Good front squat. Very nice jerk, very stable. And fair play to him. He does try, but just a bit too much. Great effort from him though. Pull, low hang clean, front squat jerk. And this is 130. Shoulder, giving me a lot of grief. Here he is then. So this is it. Big final. Max out. This is his competition. This is his 2 rep max, 150. Richard. That's the 3rd rep there, and he's really grinding for him. He's going for a set of 8. So he's just set of 4. He's just done a set of 10 at 140. Set of 8 at 150. Bearing in mind this is technically his 2 rep max. This is to get your best double for a set of 8 is ridiculous, but Richard being Richard does something even more impressive later on, and then does something even more impressive than the thing I'm talking about, so fair play to him. Really had to push on that last one. So then he did bench. 90 kilos, this is his competition PB, and this isn't a set of 8, but it's more the way he does the set of 8. I've said that he's the most electrifying man in powerlifting, but sometimes he doesn't need to be you know, Mr. Lighthouse. He just smashes through some bench like this, makes it look like nothing. Fair play. Ethan the spotter, pretty disgusted with his not having to spot. This is me on Saturday. Front squat set of 8, 140. Doing these barefoot. Liking how they feel barefoot, to be honest. Just happy I didn't pass out. Passed out obviously the next set, back offs, but happy I got this set done. Oh, here it is again. So this modern day Enigma was going for a 175 PB set of 5. Got the back slaps in, got all the weightlifting club guys watching. and he has that sticking point just above parallel, but he usually just gets through it quite. But all his warm-ups before this were really nice. He's really up for it, and then he hits this reasonably well. But yeah, I think he makes the right decision to call it there. It was getting a bit at B10, but fair play to him. It's 2 kilos off his best ever double, and we've only done 5, so yeah, can't complain. Call in with a reasonably nice 75 kilo clean and jerk, and an attempt at 80. Clean gets him on his toes, and then I think he just gets gassed out a little bit. The other jerk, it looked like he just didn't finish his drive, but his dip and drive has got a lot better. It's a lot more straight, but I think he just keeps it on here for too long, catching his breath, and where he catches him, he's got something left. And then here we go, the big one.
Come on, mate, you got this.
Richard Rorak, Mr. Juicy, Bean Juice himself, the chief. It's 1 RM deadlift, 180. How many can he get? There's 2.
Come on, lad.
There's 3. What a boy.
Set your back. Good. Good. Come on, take your time. Yep.
Calls it at 5. Electrifying. What a guy.
Good man.
Whew.